So I was watching Rings of Power Season 2 and I was a bit underwhelmed with the first scene because I felt that Sauron was supposed to be really powerful. And I was thinking a bit about it, and here's what I think I would have done to fix it. So first of all, he's in a very small room with a relatively small crowd. I would have sized up that crowd and just fill that room, make it big, pull up the ceilings, add multiple layers to the location. Now there's no big speech. He doesn't try to appeal to these orcs. He naturally assumes that they're going to be drawn to his power. And we see some reaction shots of the orcs and they're like afraid. So now in the room, there's a particular old guard of orcs who's watching the coronation, and they look up-armored and ferocious. And he sits down, and the dude with the crown says a couple of these things which are plot relevant, but he keeps it short. And then instead of the coronation, he actually stabs the dude with it. Now, we want Sauron to be powerful, so he immediately stabs him back, but it's already like in this split second, like maybe he stumbles back a bit because he's surprised, then looks at him. In the background, we already see the guard of the orcs that we've seen previously rushing at him. As Sauron looks at him and then stabs him, the guard of orcs is upon him, and then they start fighting. And he's like mowing them down. The other orcs all pile on, and eventually, after killing dozens of orcs, Sauron falls down. That's pretty close to what they got here. And then he can explode, I don't know. But let's say that's how he dies, then I think this would be a very powerful way for him to do that.